The history of human settlements in the West Indian state of Rajasthan dates back to about 5,000 years ago. This region was long known as Rajputana, early in the Muslim period. Ancient history: parts of Rajasthan may have been occupied by the Indus Valley Civilization. Excavations at Kalabanga in northern Rajasthan around 1998 revealed the existence of human settlements of Harappan times on the banks of a river that dried up later, which some people believe to be the Saraswati. Rajasthan's geographic position in India has caused it to be affected by the expansionist efforts of various empires. It was a part of the Mauryan Empire around 321–184 BCE. It had also been a part of republics like Arjunias, Hunas, Kushans, Mallavas, Saka satraps and the Audyas. The Guptas reigned in the 4th century. Some Buddhist caves and stupas have been found in Jalawa, in the southern part of Rajasthan. The decline of the 300-year-old Gupta Empire in the 6th century led to the political unrest in the northern India and was followed by an epoch of instability as numerous chieftains tried to gain power. The situation was stabilized when the Gurjara Pratisharas emerged around 700 CE. Gurjar Pratisharas were well known for their hostility towards Arab invaders. The Arab chronicler Sulayman describes the army of the Gurjar Pratisharas as it stood in 851 CE. The king of Gujars maintains numerous forces and no other Indian prince has so fine a cavalry. He is unfriendly to the Arabs, still he acknowledges that the king of the Arabs is the greatest of kings. Among the princes of India there is no greater foe of the Islamic faith than he. He has got riches, and his camels and horses are numerous. Medieval period. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated the invading Muhammad Ori in the First Battle of Tarin in 1191 and in 15 further battles before himself being defeated when he was betrayed by one of his own. After the defeat of Chauhan around 1200, a part of Rajasthan came under Muslim rulers. The principal centres of their powers were Nagaon and Ajmer. Ranthambore was also under their suzerainty. At the beginning of the 13th century, the most prominent and powerful state of Rajasthan was Mewar. The Rajots resisted the Muslim incursions into India, although a number of Rajput kingdoms eventually became subservient to the Delhi Sultanate. Mewar led others in resistance to Muslim rule. Rana Sanga fought the Battle of Kanua against Babur, the founder of the Mughal Empire. Between 1540 to 1556, Afghans were in control of most of North India. Rajasthan-born Henry held various official positions in the capital at Delhi with Islam Shah and Adil Shah, who ruled from Punjab to Bengal. Henry crushed the first rebellion in 1553 at Ajmer where he killed the Afghan governor Junaid Khan and appointed his own man as governor. Henry won 22 battles against Afghan rebels and the Mughal king Akbar, losing none. He defeated Akbar's army at Agra and Delhi in 1556, and became a Vikramaditya king after 350 years of foreign rule at Puranikala in Delhi. Henry was eventually defeated at the Second Battle of Panipat on November 7, 1556, and was killed. Akbar arranged matrimonial alliances to gain the trust of Rajput rulers. He himself married the Rajput princess Jodhabai, the daughter of the Maharaja of Amma. He also granted high offices to a large number of Rajput princes and this maintained very cordial relations with them. Before long, these actions caused many previously hostile Rajots to be his friends, and many of them surrendered their kingdoms to him. Rulers like Raja Man Singh of Amma were trusted allies. However, some Rajput rulers were not ready to accept unregistered trademark dominance and preferred to remain independent. One such ruler was Raja Uday Singh of Mewar, who founded the city of Udaipur. He never accepted Akbar's supremacy and was at constant war with him. Akbar forcefully seized Chittor, his capital. After his death, this struggle was continued by his son Rana Pratap. He fought a terrible battle with Akbar at the Haldihat Pass where he was defeated and wounded. Since then Rana Pratap remained in recluse for 12 years and attacked the Mughal ruler from time to time. He fought valiantly throughout his life, never ceded his independence to the Mughal ruler. When Rajput rulers lost their lands to invaders during the medieval period, their womenfolk would commit suicide by self-immolation on a pyre. This was a gesture to protect their chastity and self-respect, and it was known as Jawar. Rajasthan's formerly independent kingdoms created a rich architectural and cultural heritage, seen today in their numerous forts and palaces which are enriched by features of Muslim and Jain architecture. Maratha Empire. Since the early 1700s, the Maratha Empire began expanding northwards, led by Peshwa Baji Rao I of Pune. This expansion finally brought the newly founded Hindu Maratha Empire in contact with the Rajputs. Rajasthan saw many invasions by the Marathas, under military leadership of Hokas and Scindias. Most of Rajputana passed under the control of the Maratha Empire and continued to pay tribute to Pune till the British East India Company replaced the Marathas as paramount rulers. British India. The arrival of the East India Company in the region led to the administrative designation of some geographically, culturally, economically and historically diverse areas, which had never shared a common political identity, under the name of the Rajputana Agency. This was a significant identifier, being modified later to Rajputana Province and lasting until the renaming to Rajasthan in 1949. The company officially recognized various entities, although sources disagree concerning the details, and also included Ajmer Mewar, which was the only area under direct British control. Of these various areas, Mewar and Jaipur were the most significant in the early 19th century, although it was Mewar that gained particular attention from James Todd, a company employee who was enamored of Rajputana and wrote extensively, if often uncritically, of the people, history and geography of the agency as a whole. Alliances were formed between the company and these various princely and chiefly entities in the early 19th century, accepting British sovereignty in return for local autonomy and protection from the Marathas. Following the Mughal tradition and more importantly due to its strategic location, Ajmer became a province of British India, while the autonomous Rajput states, the Muslim state, and the Jat states were organised into the Rajputana Agency. Indiana, 1817-18, the British government concluded treaties of alliance with almost all the states of Rajputana. Thus began the British rule over Rajasthan, then called Rajputana. Post-independence, the name of Rajasthan was probably popularized by Todd, and during his lifetime some people believed that he had coined it. Although he claimed that it was the classical name for the region, the term seems first to be documented in an inscription dating from 1708 and to have become popular by his time. It took 7 stages to form Rajasthan as defined today. In March 1948 the Mesilla Union consisted of Alwar, Bharatpur, Dholpur and Crowley was formed. Also, in March 1948 Banswara, Bundi, Dungarpur, Jhalawar, Kishanger, Kota, Pratapgarh, Shahpura and Tonk joined the Indian Union and formed a part of Rajasthan. In April 1948 Udaipur joined the state and the Maharana of Udaipur was made Rajramukh. Therefore in 1948 the merger of south and southeastern states was almost complete. Still retaining their independence from India were Jaipur and the desert kingdoms of Bikaner, Jodhpur and Jaisalmer. From a security point of view, it was vital to the new Indian Union to ensure that the desert kingdoms were integrated into the new nation. The princes finally agreed to sign the instrument of accession, and the kingdoms of Bikaner, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer and Jaipur were merged in March 1949. This time the Maharaja of Jaipur, Man Singh II was made the Rajramukh of the state and Jaipur became its capital. Later in 1949, the United States of Matsya, comprising the former kingdoms of Bharatpur, Alwar, Crowley and Dholpur, was incorporated into Rajasthan. On January 26, 1950, 18 states of United Rajasthan merged with Siri to join the state, leaving Abu and Dilwara to remain a part of Greater Bombay and now Gujarat. In November 1956, under the provisions of the States Reorganisation Act, the erstwhile Part C state of Ajmer, Abu Road Taluka, former part of Siri Princely State and Sunil Tapur region of the former Madal Bharat merged with Rajasthan and Siri sub-district of Jhalawar was transferred to Madhya Pradesh. thus giving the existing boundary Rajasthan. Today, with further reorganization of the states of Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar, Rajasthan has become the largest state of the Indian Republic. The princes of the former kingdoms were constitutionally granted handsome remuneration in the form of privy purses and privileges to assist them in the discharge of their financial obligations. In 1970, Indira Gandhi, who was then the Prime Minister of India, commenced undertakings to discontinue the privy purses, which were abolished in 1971. Many of the former princes still continue to use the title of Maharaja, but the title has little power other than status symbol. Many of the Maharajas still hold their palaces and have converted them into profitable hotels, while some have made good in politics. The democratically elected government runs the state with a chief minister as its executive head and the governor as the head of the state. Currently, including the new district of Pratapgarh, there are 32 districts, 105 subdivisions, 37,889 villages, 241 tehsils and 222 towns in Rajasthan. Gurumukh Nihal Singh was appointed as first governor of Rajasthan. Hiralal Shastri was the first nominated chief minister of the state, taking office on April 7, 1949. He was succeeded by two other nominated holders of the office before Tika Ram Paliwal became the first elected chief minister from March 3, 1951. References, notes. Citations. Bibliography. Further reading, Thapar, Ramila. Early India, From the Origins to AD 1300. University of California Press. ISBN 978-0-52024-225-8.